back yet, Coach.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the big show. This is the third game on today's slate. It's going to be Parkview and North Kansas City. And before we get started, Coach Beaumont has some guests that he'd like to talk to. Glenn Stewart and Coach Jim Rowland. Coach?
Buzz, I'm here with Coach Rowland and young Stewart over here on his right. And Coach, tell me what you think about having a venue just like this to play basketball in here at Northside High School.
Well, I think it's very appropriate that we've got the talent that we have, being in really the first new year in this new gym. There's not been any better talent in Arkansas than here, as will be showcased today and tonight in the feature game with the big kid that just signed with Arkansas. He's probably one of the top players in the nation. So it's going to be fun. The only unfortunate thing is it's going head-to-head with the football game at Fayetteville today, and hopefully the weather will be a good choice to come to where it's dry and warm.
That'll be a tough choice for me today. I'd like to see Lane Kiffin get beat, that's for sure, but I also want to watch some great basketball. Coach, what do you think about, not just because it's Northside High School, but just because it's a high school arena? This is something to showcase for the big show, don't you think?
It really is. There's not a finer gym in Arkansas than this arena right here. The best thing about it is that they've got a practice gym that's almost as good as this gymnasium. Other than the seats, the floor itself is really, really nice. And Southside on the other side of town has a nice new arena too. And they are very deserving to have it. They played for a long time in a really small venue, and the one they have now matches this venue here. I'm very proud of it. I think that every team that comes in here is really going to enjoy playing.
Coach Rowland, thank you so much. You guys enjoy the day today.
Hey, thank you.
Yes, sir.
You just got through talking to a legend there, Jim Rowland, and to his right was Glenn Stewart. Those guys have been together for years, and there's so many stories that I can't tell about them. Some I can, but there's a lot I cannot tell. But Coach Rowland Stadium over at Southside is named after him, and he was the head football coach at Southside when I was playing at Northside.
He was the first head football coach in Southside history, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
I don't know that that's right. We'll check on that. I just know that the two teams have been playing for 12 years when we played him. But anyway, we're getting ready to have the starting lineups here for Parkview and North Kansas City.
Scotty Thurman just getting introduced here in the arena here at Northside today. He had a shot against Duke, I think. I can't remember if he hit that or not, but it was a pretty big shot, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, wasn't it over Christian Leitner?
I think it was a big time shot between there and Grant, and yeah, he was a pretty good ball player back in the day.
No, it wasn't Leitner. It was Grant, though, wasn't it? Yeah, that's right. Did Leitner hit one the next year?
I think
Kentucky?
He did. I think it was, yeah. Trying to think back, Buzz. Was that 1994? Is that right?
Yeah,
Yep. Wow.
Yeah, 94 was the national championship. All right, we're just about ready to get game 3 underway. Eric Wilson, Lametrius Shannon, and Bobby Shelton are referees in this third game of today's slate. Dallas Thomas, who's a junior 6'9" forward for Parkview. I think that Arkansas is trying to get him, if I'm not mistaken.
Well,
He'll be jumping center. Tyler Park, 6'5", will be in the circle with him. We're just about underway. This ought to be a good one, guys.
it should. I'm looking forward to this.
Now, Kansas City is going to control the tip. We are underway now. The foul's going to go against Carson Backus, 5'10" senior. Sound like you heard the skin from here,
Yeah.
but well, he disagreed with it. I think he thought that he got all ball. But Israel Randall will go to the line. First free throw is good. Talking about Jim Rowland, was coach at Southside, but ended up being the AD for the Fort Smith Public Schools for years, and just did a great job.
You know, Buzz, he was my first phone call after I accepted the job.
Do you guys have much interaction now?
I try to meet with him all that I can. You know, before the COVID came, we would have lunch once a week. Now it's a little less than that, but Coach has been very helpful to me and guided me in my tenure here. Of course, he sat in my chair for, 38 years.
Thomas looking to inbound for Parkview. It's Alex Smith over to Backus. Back to Smith. Smith with a three-pointer is no good. Kansas City with the rebound. That's Gunnels at the top of the circle. He's picked up by Coley. Three-pointer by Webb, no good. I think there was some confusion on the court. You got Coach Thurman talking to the referee, trying to figure out whose ball it is. The referee pointed like it was Kansas City. Parkview wanted to take it out of bounds. That was Thomas that is going to get it, and now it is Parkview's basketball. Parkview yet to score. So looking for their first points. Thomas for the three, it's good. Well, it's pretty amazing to see a guy that's 6'9" that can shoot the three.
And that was a pretty smooth stroke right there, too.
They're going to call walking. There's Alex Gunnels. Alex is a 5'11" senior. Took too many steps. So Parkview with the lead, 3-2 off of Thomas's three-pointer. Scotty was on Arkansas staff for a while, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Alex Smith with the miss. Kansas City with the rebound. Still just a 3-2 ball game. Webb's shot was no good. Well, nice hang time by Backus. He got up about rim high. He's only 5'10". He can leap, though. Ooh, Probably could have called traveling there.
Yeah, probably could have called a legal screen there too.
There's a steal. Smith all by himself to lay up. Makes it 7-2. Kansas City on the run. That's a walk. Tyler Parks went up, nothing there. And knew that he couldn't hang forever, and when he touched ground, he's got to give it up. Timeout on the floor. Grizzly Sports Network will take a timeout with him. We'll be right back.
You're in business to do business, not paperwork. That's where the skills of Potts & Company certified public accountants can help you succeed. Trust the experienced professionals of Potts & Company for tax preparation, bookkeeping, and other business services. Using QuickBooks for your operations? They're QuickBooks experts. The Potts & Company team can help you establish, organize, and optimize your QuickBooks for utmost effectiveness. Visit pottscpa.com to learn more.
Little Rock Parkview with a 5-point lead. Just into the start of this game. On the front of their jersey says The View.
The View.
Is that kind of like The U?
Yeah.
Or The Ohio State University.
Yeah.
Thomas tried to get a little fancy there and lost the ball. Evans picks it up.
What would Dick Vitale say about that? A little bit too much mustard.
Evans still looking for some help. Now the three-pointer on the way is good. That's Avion Webb. Webb, just a sophomore. Inbound pass is stolen. Kansas City with another opportunity here, and can't get that one to go. The ball knocked out of bounds. Should be Parkview's basketball. Number 4 that's on the floor for the Patriots right now, we don't have a name for, so if we get a chance to find out who number 4 is. As Backus drives the lane, puts the shot up too strong, no good. Parkview with the rebound. That's Peterson. Now Coley. Coley only 5'9". Tries to pick up a screen there. Drives the lane, carries the basketball. That'll be a turnover.
Buzz, number 4 is Alex Smith.
Okay, they got him as number 10.
Yep. He's number 4 today.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Coley drives. Pass back to Alex Smith. Alex Smith for the easy 2. They increase their lead to 4 now. 9-5. 3:33 left in the first quarter. Evans in the lane. And Evans loses his shoe. He'll have to kind of treats that like a slip-on. Well, once I get mine tied, it takes me a while.
I think it still takes you a while to get them tied, don't you? You just learned a few days ago the time, didn't you?
I learned a new knot.
Did you?
Yeah. Slip knot. Or they'll call walking, yeah. Ought not get shoes with strings.
Yeah,
just get some slip-ons.
You still listen to Slipknot? That's the name of a band, you know. You still listen to that?
I've never listened to
You never listened to Slipknot?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
sir.
All right. If it makes you feel any better, I didn't either.
You still listen to, you're a KC and the Sunshine Band
Oh,
guy,
yeah,
aren't you?
yeah.
Is that the way you like it?
That's the way I like it.
Well, under the basket, that was Evans. Three-pointer is good. Alex Gunnels. So that'll get Kansas City within one. Coley, a left-hander, no good. The attempted dunk, no good. That was Kylan Portia. Maybe on Webb on the other end. Now Kansas City has the lead, 10-9. Speed of the game has really picked up as the shot goes, but he was fouled before the shot.
No continuation in high school yet.
Three team fouls for Parkview, 2 team fouls for Kansas City. Inbound to Thomas. Thomas to Riley. All right, Parks will come in for Evans. As Carson Backus will inbound for the Patriots. 1-point ball game, 2:10 left in the first. Thomas gets the inbound over to Riley. Thomas' shot, no good. Simmons high for the rebound. Tie ball will be in the possession arrow and will be in favor of Parkview. Thomas will take it to the hole. The left-hander's no good, but he's fouled. That foul will go against Simmons.
Thomas, the first kid today that we've seen be a point guard at what, nearly 7 feet tall?
Yeah, 6'9". Runs the floor pretty good though. His free throw's good. So Thomas ties it up, 10-10. Just a minute 28 left in the first quarter. Again, this is game 3 of 5 that'll be here today. Second free throw can't find the bottom of the basket, so it'll stay tied at 10. Parks had an opportunity there, but couldn't make the shot. Parkview gets the rebound. Now Thomas pulls up at the free throw line. Shots off the front of the rim, no good. Kansas City with the rebound. Under a minute now in the first. It's Webb at the top of the circle. Back to Gunnels. Gunnels kicks it out to the right side. Three-pointer on the way for Randall's good. With 38 seconds left. Patriots down by 3. Well, Thomas tried to get in the lane. Got roughed up a little bit, but he'll go to the line with 15 seconds left.
If he's going to go in there, he's going to pay for it.
Yeah, I mean, he's 6'9", but he's kind of Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Skinny.
Yeah, he's a little light. He may have to jump around in the shower to get wet. He's not got much size to him. But he's tall.
Yeah, first free throw's good.
But he bounced right back up off the floor. So
He sure did.
Pretty tough.
Now that wingspan he has now may go from bench to bench, but he's a big kid.
Second free throw's good. I'm sorry, in and out. Looked like it was going to the bottom.
Sure did.
12 seconds left. Under 5 now. That's Webb. Webb's going to have to get it off. It's on the way, and it's good. Oh, nice. Three-point jumper to end the first quarter. 16-11. Kansas City up by 5. We'll be back. More of the big show after this.
Northside High School invites you to help pave the way in the Legacy Walk. All former or current students, players, friends, families, faculty, administration, community leaders, and businesses are invited to become a permanent part of its campus. Have your own personalization engraved on a 4x8 brick to be installed in front of the new arena. Honor a loved one, a teacher, a coach, your graduating class, or even advertise an organization or business. Support Northside and become a part of the campus for years to come. Stop by the Grizzly Gear Shop and order yours today.
Fast-paced ball game with two really good teams.
Yeah, neither team turned the ball over much in the first quarter. Both teams are about even on the boards. So it's a pretty close game. I think Kansas City has hit a couple of more threes than Parkview has, and that's why they're enjoying a 5-point lead here to start the second quarter. But, yeah, you're right. It's been a good ball game.
You know, Coach Rowland was talking earlier about the gym adjacent to this one, and that's where they do a lot of practice.
Yeah.
But right now, it is the hospitality room, and I just want to say thank you to the Relaford family. Billy Joe Relaford, who is a legend at Northside, and his wife and his nephew have put together a spread you will not believe. And I'm tell you something, I may be asleep here in about 30 minutes.
I feel sorry for the people who can't go in there and eat. That's who I feel sorry for. I do.
So we want to thank the Relaford family for providing that for all the volunteers here today.
And Relaford's not only a legend around here, he's a legend statewide.
Yeah, I used to skip school to go watch him play. I was at Darby when he was a senior at Northside. And I would tell them, I'm going over to watch Billy Joe practice. And they would say, yeah, okay, go.
Yeah.
So I was excused. NBA 3, no good. And that was Webb, who hit a 3 right at the end of the first quarter. Guess he still felt the heat. Couldn't get that to go. Thomas puts up the 3 off the mark, no good.
Good-looking shot, just didn't go.
Gunnels with the rebound. Now Evans drives, kicks it out to Randall. Randall will pull it back out to the front, where Webb takes over. Now back to Randall. Randall with the shot on the way, no good. Evans gets the rebound. Here's another one on the way. Three-pointer is good by Gunnels. So that makes it 19-11. So Parkview's momentum has been slowed way down by the three-point shooting of this Kansas City team. That 3 off the mark. That was Alex Smith. Nice block there by Mark Kamunga. They have him listed at 6'2". There is no way They have Kamunga listed at 6'2". I would say he's 6'7" or 6'8".
Yeah.
Well, let's just stay with it. 6:22 left.
Now
in the second quarter, Kansas City's increased their lead to 10.
They've got a couple of they're starting to flex their muscle on the boards a little bit. Kansas City is, and I think that was a good timeout by Coach Thurman there, kind of settle his boys down a little bit and tell them, look, we got to block off on the boards and keep them off the boards and do a better job of rebounding. They're not turning the ball over, and they're getting good-looking shots. They're just not falling right now to start this second quarter. And they got to block out better. They got to do a better job of blocking out and better job of rebounding.
Our Grizzlies play next. Bryant
forward to
Hornets
that.
coming in.
Yeah.
That'll be the 6 o'clock game. Denarian, and I've got a steak dinner riding on this. All right.
At Doe's?
Well, I don't know where it is, but I'll explain it once we get into the Grizzly game.
I shouldn't be giving somebody free advertising like that. Yes. I don't know.
All right, 6:22 left in the second. Kansas City with a 10-point lead. We'll talk about Denarian Whitmore more as the Grizzlies take the floor here in about an hour. Yeah, Webb, Gunnels, and Randall working the perimeter. Three-pointer on the way. It was in, it was out, it was back in. That was Avion Webb. Webb, who's got a very pretty release. Makes it 24-11. Coley. Back out to Kamanga. Kamanga good. Somebody get me the correct height to Kamanga, please.
What they got him at?
6'2".
Oh, no, he's taller than that. He's way taller than 6'2".
Kansas City with an 11-point lead. Continue to work the ball for the shot. Like to get it in Webb's hands, let him shoot that three. But they traveled with the basketball, so Parkview will have it. They'll make some substitutions.
I think that official blew his whistle and didn't know what to call, so he had to call something. So traveling, I guess, was his best choice. I don't know. Well, I know this. There's no way that Thomas is 7 inches taller than Kamanga. There's no way.
No,
I
don't see it either.
No.
Back is across the timeline. Now to Thomas. Left wing Kamanga, he's going to get hacked. Just as soon as he got the ball, he was hacked. That was Kyan Evans.
Yeah, it's probably a good foul.
Yeah. Thomas spins, puts it up, no good. The putback, no good. Gets another rebound. Now there's a fight for it on the floor. Kansas City saves it before it went out of bounds. Now they'll hurry down the floor. Webb puts it up, blocked by Kamanga. He looks at him and says, "Don't put that up. I'll knock it back." Thomas with the layup, and it goes. Now a 9-point lead for Kansas City. 4:05 left in the half. Webb drives. The floater is good. $18 points for Webb.
Wow.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Still have 3:45 left in the first half. That's going to have to be your defense as Thomas passes on the shot at the free throw line. Passes to Coley.
Wow.
Portia comes in, and Thomas will go out for Parkview.
I think Parkview's in the bonus.
Well, they're going to send Nate Coley to the line. This will be a 1-and-1. Coley's going to try to get this lead in single digits. One more free throw, they'll be down by 9. 3:37 left in the first half. Coley's second free throw on the way is good. So now 9-point lead by Kansas City. There's Webb. He wants to shoot so bad he can't stand it. Who can blame him?
No, he's hot.
Looks for that screen. He'll back it up. Puts up the NBA three. It's on the way, in and out. No good. Gunnels comes over the back trying to get the rebound. He'll commit a foul, so we'll go the other end of the court for another 1-and-1. Avion Webb, who has 18 points, is only a sophomore. 6 foot, plays like he's 6'5".
Yes, he does. Quick, fast, strong.
Porsche at the line, 6'3" junior. Front end of the 1-and-1 is in and out. The rebound by Simmons. Randall put the shot up. He was fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Today's game broadcast being sponsored by the I Group. Dr. Robert Knox. He says to make sure you say in honor of Coach Eric Burnett. We'll definitely do that. Thank you, Dr. Knox, for being a part of the Grizzly Sports Network, along with bowling and billiards. We need to talk about them here in a little bit. A new sponsor for us. Back to an 11-point lead. Wow, the no-look pass by Coley.
Got to be ready.
Caught Mark Kamunga not looking.
Yep. Next time, if it hits him in the nose, he'll be looking next time.
Marquand. Simmons. Shot is up by Webb. No good. We have a 34 in the ball game for Kansas City, and I do not know who he is. I'm sure if we just have incomplete rosters or they didn't expect these kids to play that we haven't had numbers for, but we do apologize for that. Thomas spins, puts it up. He's eye level with the rim. Easy layup there for Dallas Thomas.
Every time he gets a ball on a block like that, he should be able to score.
Back to a 9-point lead. Under 2 minutes in the first half. Randall works against Backus. Kicks it out. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound by Parkview. That's Alex Smith. To Thomas. Smith drives, puts the right-handed layup up, no good.
Buzz number 34 is Hunter Harlan. Hunter Farlan, I believe, with an H. I think it's H-H. Hunter Harlan. Yes, sir.
All right. Now that is for Kansas City.
Yes. You need 34 for Parkview?
Nope. That's what I needed. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I just hate to have kids playing if we don't have or are able to recognize them.
No, I tell you, as we're looking how we're going to improve things for next year, I need to work on a program and get these rosters ahead of time and maybe have that available at the tables, and at least we can post them online and on the Grizzly Sports Network and have that available for everybody.
No, that'd be great. It just, his web shot is no good. Peterson with the rebound. Now, these rosters were given to us by the coaches. I know that Coach Burnett got these. He's probably had them for a week or so. I don't know what would have changed between then and now, but yeah, it is nice to have all of them. And thank you for getting them for us. One-on-one, no good. Gets his own rebound, can't make it happen. Thomas fights for it, and he'll take it back to the hole. Puts it up, no good. 3 missed shots there by Parkview. That was Carson Backus on the first fast break, couldn't get it to go. He missed 2, and then Thomas missed 1. We're back on the other end with 14 seconds left. So Alex Smith will have it with 14 seconds and down 9 points. They would love to hit a bucket right before half. Get this down to 6 or 7. Full court pressure here by Kansas City. Now Kansas City picks it up with 6 seconds. Webb with the shot, no good. 2 seconds left. Thomas will take the last shot. It's on the way. No good. 28-19 is the score as we end the first half in this game between Parkview and North Kansas City. And we're going to get Coach Beaumont here in just a second. I think he's going to have Mayor McGill here, I'm pretty sure. As we'll get our cameras lined up, we'll get a halftime interview with our mayor before we go to break. Coach?
Buzz, I have Mayor McGill here with us, big basketball fan, and I know you're a big Fort Smith fan. What do you think about this big show coming to our city?
Just evidence of who we've become. We've become a destination, and facilities like the arena here at Northside and our facility at Southside has truly made a big statement, and people want to come and see these facilities. The young people want to play in them, and today is evidence of that. The teams that I'm watching, some of the best talents you're going to find anywhere, and our kids are playing well, and people need to come and see what's going on in Fort Smith, Arkansas. Our education system is doing amazing things, and this is just one part of it as we provide these recreational facilities and athletic events for our children. So again, that makes us a premier district, and we're very proud of it.
Mayor, when you think about the economic impact that having a big showcase tournament like this has on a city, what do you think this brings to Fort Smith?
Well, it brings, first of all, if people come and they spend the night, they're eating in our restaurants, they're enjoying our entertainment, and that's revenue that's pouring into our city. So these are a major economic impact. In today's environment, all the mayors across the country are talking about amenities and activities that will bring people into their cities. And the only way people can see your city, they have to come. And when we host events like this, people will come from all around the state and from other states, and they'll get a glimpse of Fort Smith, not only our arena, but they get a chance to meet the people who live here, see what a great place it is, and some of them will find their way back.
Mayor, so good to see you here. We really appreciate what you do for this city, this community, and this state, but you're always somewhere that we see you involved in our school system. Everywhere I am, I see you. I really appreciate what you do.
Well, it's our kids are our future, and I must be a part of that. It's fun to see it.
Thank you, Mayor.
Okay.
Thanks, Coach. That was a point I was going to make, that you guys are a lot alike because everywhere I go, I see one of you. Sometimes both of you at the same time, but we are definitely fortunate to have the leaders that we have here, starting with Mayor McGill and then with you, Coach Beaumont, and you got a chance to talk to Coach Rowland. You talked to Coach Curry, Coach Brewer, Chris Carter, our CEO here at the school, Coach Burnett. It has been really, really a pleasure to be a part of what you guys do. Thanks for making our future bright.
Yeah, I get paid to do this, Buzz. This is a lot of fun.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just a lot of fun.
Well, if it's fun, it's worth doing. But it's also something that you guys are the kids' future, and we have a lot of hope and respect, and we want to keep things going just the way they are. But this is the big show. We're having a good time, and we invite all our listeners, if you can, come. It seems like every game gets a little more intense. Our Bears are next. We got one half away from seeing the Grizzlies take on the Bryant Hornets. So if you can, get on down here to the Grizzly Arena and see some good basketball. We're going to take a break and come back with some halftime stats right after this.
Sawyer's is about more than sunrooms, patios, and home improvement. For over 30 years, we've been about people, about our community, about you. We make quality products affordable so you can focus on making memories with those who matter most. We bring our passion for great craftsmanship and take pride in the work we do so you can count on it lasting a lifetime. Give us a call today and see the difference we can make for you.
810 Billiards and Bowling, but it's more than billiards and more than bowling. 810 Billiards and Bowling. It's an amazing combination of games, arcade, restaurant, sports bar, and night spot, all under one roof. And coming soon to Fort Smith, 5609 Rogers Avenue across from Randall Ford. And stay tuned for more updates on their grand opening. Visit their Facebook page to enter their grand opening contest. Now taking holiday party reservations, visit 810bowling.com for the latest updates. 810 Billiards and Bowling.
You always get more at Orr.
Since 1924, the Orr dealerships have grown based on one simple concept. Give the customers more money for their trades and give them a lower price on their purchase. Plus, you'll also get a lifetime powertrain warranty, 2 years of free maintenance, and free car washes for life. So come get a lower price and more money for your trade today at Orr Chevrolet in Fort Smith. Because
You always get more at Orr.
Chevy, find new roads.
This is Northside head football coach, Coach Felix Curry. I call 782-8940. That's 782-8940. This is Northside head basketball coach, Eric Burnett. I call 782-8940. That's 782-8940.
Football in fall, what a great time of the year. It's also a great time to take advantage of York factory rebates on high-efficiency HVAC products. Give us a call at 782-8940.
That's 782-8940.
Welcome back to the Grizzly Arena. A good interview from Coach Beaumont with Mayor McGill, and it's kind of similar the way they're always seems to be everywhere that you go. You see them, and that just means they're out promoting Fort Smith or promoting the Fort Smith Public Schools, and we definitely appreciate what they do. Stats at halftime start with Parkview. Backus has 2 points. Howard has 2 points. Smith has 2 points. Marbley has 2 points. Dallas Thomas 9. Sanson 2 for a total of 19 points. They're down 28-19. But when you get over to Kansas City, they have him as 15. When I say him, Webb, but I thought we had him at 18. But they have him at 15. Randall at 7. Gunnels at 6. The thing that really gets me with that is that there's only 3 players on that team that have scored.
Well, I hate to
disrupt the official.
Well, I hate to agree with the official tally.
Is that right?
And go against you.
Well,
but I've got him with 15 also, so I don't know if I'm right or not, you know.
on our scoreboard up here, they have him at 18.
Oh, okay. Well,
and
maybe
that's
he
what I
does
was
have
going
18.
at.
Okay.
Well,
I'll go with that.
No, I'll agree with you. And
Well, that's all right.
Jim Edwards, these are official. But the thing is,
I'm sure Webb will take 18.
he would, but that'd make him 31 points instead of 28.
Oh, okay.
So,
well,
but they only have 3 players that have scored.
That's it.
So if you're in the dressing room and you're trying to get a game plan together for the second half, the guy you want to stop is Webb.
Yeah, because he's
been the hot hand.
Man, he had that pistol. He had that hammer cocked.
Yeah.
And as soon as he caught the ball, he was ready to shoot as soon as he caught the ball. And I think he rushed some of his shots there late in the second quarter. I think he could have had close to 20 had he not taken some questionable shots. But when you're that hot, like he was there in the first half, why not? Put it up.
Well, Kansas City up by 9. And if you go back and you look at the first half, you have Dallas Thomas, who is the force for Parkview, 6'9". He had 9 points, but he missed so many putbacks that he would love to have an opportunity to replay those. So the second half, if he's able to convert on some of those second chance points, because you can't stop him in the lane, you can't stop his attempts, but he just didn't convert quite a few of them. And I know that right now it's the difference in the game.
Now, if that guy right there is 6'2",
come on,
I'll weigh 200.
Yeah, he's got to be about 6'8".
There's no way he's just 6'2".
Yeah, we got about 5.5 minutes left in halftime. But do you agree with that?
That Thomas, when he gets the ball on the block, he should score every time. He knows that some of those shots that he missed are going to go in. I don't think he's too upset with that. He knows that he should have made some of those shots, but he knows that they're going to fall, and he knows he's going to get those kind of chances again in the second half, and his teammates are going to keep feeding him the ball, and he's going to keep getting offensive rebounds. He's got probably one of the best coaches in the state over there on his sideline, so he's going to keep going to him. He's got a lot of confidence in him. He's got a lot of confidence in himself. His teammates have a lot of confidence in him, so he's not going to change. He's going to keep putting the ball up, and he's going to keep getting offensive rebounds, and he's going to keep giving himself second chances. And that's what good players do. And sometimes they'll fall, sometimes they don't. He's just going to keep going at the basket. He's going to keep attacking the basket, and some of those shots are going to start falling. Hopefully for him and his teammates, they'll help him get back into the game. But this has been a good basketball game. It's been a defensive struggle because this is a low-scoring game, lower than the first 2 games that we've had here today. And again, if you're close by, come on out to this Northside Grizzly Arena. This is an impressive sight in here, and it'll be worth $10 to pay to get in here to watch these guys play basketball. But if you can't make it, tune into the Grizzly Sports Network and watch it. And also there's probably a lot of, I don't know if there's a lot of scouts here today or not in person, because nowadays they can watch all this stuff on the internet. So, but there could be some here in person today. There's an awful lot of basketball talent here today. So come on out if you get a chance. Come on out. If not, watch it on the Grizzly Sports Network. We're always glad to have people tune in and watch. And Grizzly Sports Network is a good thing.
You talk about the scoring. Harbor had 78 points in their win over Alma. Southeast Oklahoma City had 81 points in their win over the Mavericks. And in this game, it's 28-19 at half. So your point well taken about the lack of points, but it's the miss on all the opportunities that they've had on the Parkview side. And then you go to the Kansas City side, you just have 3 guys that are contributing points.
Now, do they have a field goal percentage down there for each team for this half?
Yeah, they do. Well, I will get that here shortly. I don't have that right now.
Right.
We have Ashton Little here with a headset on, and I know she was going to get us caught up a little bit on football scores. Ashton, do you have any?
Let's see. Get my ESPN app pulled back up.
Well, we're just giving out all kinds of free
We're giving you what you need.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, Western Kentucky and Auburn are tied at halftime at 17. Georgia is up on Kentucky, 16-0, with 4 minutes left in the third. 17-13, Ohio State over Maryland in the third. Have a lot of final scores right now.
What's your prediction on the Arkansas Ole Miss?
Mine or hers?
Both.
Go ahead, Ashton. What do you think? Arkansas, Ole Miss.
I don't think you want my prediction.
Oh, we do. We do.
Honestly, I have no idea.
No
I'm going to have
idea.
to sit on it for a second.
I think K.J. Jefferson's going to be back. Don't know if he's going to be 100%. I think the offensive line is going to have to play better. It's going to be a close game. I think Arkansas 31, Ole Miss 24.
That's what your prediction is?
Yeah, 31-24.
So you take Arkansas +2, obviously.
Yeah, I'll take them. At home, at night, yeah I'll take them.
I think Ole Miss is going to have their hands full.
I think they are. But,
Arkansas.
you know one thing about Lane Kiffin last week, what I liked what he said, they asked him about his freshman running back rushing for whatever he rushed for to put him over 1,000 yards. He said, who cares?
Mm-hmm.
You know, what's the big deal about that? We didn't win. We didn't come here for a freshman to set whatever record it was. We came here to beat Alabama. We didn't do that. Nothing else matters.
Yeah,
and you know, that's –
you listen to him. I mean, he's kind of a student of
sure he is
Saban, like a lot of them are. But you listen to what Nick Saban says, that when they start hyping the kids big time, he said, you don't know what you're doing to them when you do that. You got to be careful because they start reading all the highlights, thinking that, you know, maybe they don't have to work as hard as they should in practice or even in a game. And boy, he hates it when they start getting hyped up real big, whether it be individually or as a team. So you were never that way with all the hype you got when you were playing ball, and I know you handled it well, all the press, and it was pretty amazing the way you did.
Oh, man.
You were ahead of your time.
I was ahead of something. I don't know if it's my time or not. Oh, God, you know what, that's fine.
All right, 16 minutes left in this game, and then it's the Northside Grizzlies and the Bryant Hornets.
I couldn't even get an interview with the architect, man. What are you talking about?
You got an interview with Don Darter, didn't you?
That would be the best interview of all time.
It would be.
With Don Darter and Tommy Horton.
Yeah. Dallas Thomas will inbound right in front of us. He'll get the third quarter started. He's down 9. I know he's thinking some of those second chance points has got to be converted this half.
Oh, yeah, and he'll do it.
All right, Parkview, first possession of the second half inside Dallas. Can't get it to go. He gets fouled. He'd like to have had a +1 there, but he'll get 2 free throws. Got to be the game plan for Parkview is try to get it into Thomas or maybe even Kamonga. Try to get some easy points in the lane as the first free throw it'll find its way in. Thomas' second free throw's good, so he's got 11 on the night.
You know, that's what he's going to have to do. They're going to make him earn his points, and he's going to have to make his free throws.
Cuts to 7. Thomas will pick up Randall. Randall at the top of the circle now. He'll drive, kicks it back out. Three-pointer is missed. That's Gunnels. Now Parkview down the court quickly. Inside to Corey. Back to Thomas. Thomas puts it up. He walked with the basketball. Three-pointers in and out. Webb counted that one.
Yeah, he did.
And here comes Thomas. Thomas now, he'll kick it out to the left side, back across the court. Shot on the way is no good. That was Backus with the miss. Webb hurries down the floor for Kansas City. Now he'll drive. The shot is blocked. The putback is good. That was Parks on the second chance bucket there. Coley's shot's put up no good, but he's fouled. That was Gunnels that'll be guilty of the foul.
I've got that as his third foul.
So Coley goes to the line. He'll have 2 free throws. Yeah, 3 fouls on Gunnels. First free throw's good. 8-point ball game. Gunnels comes out and Simmons comes in for Kansas City. One more free throw now for Coley. Second free throw is good. Webb's shot is partially blocked. Thomas gets the rebound. Missed an opportunity there. Had Coley streaking down the floor. So Thomas will bring it down himself. The pass, the lane drive is good by Carson Backus. It's a ball game again. 5 points separates these two teams, 30-25. Just into the third quarter. Randall drives, puts it up. He'll draw a foul and go to the line. Randall with 4 points on the night. He'll be at the line. He'll have 2 free throws and a 5-point lead here. First free throw's good. Second free throw on the way is also good. They put the wrong, they've had to change the score on the scoreboard. It should be a 6-point game now. Timeout on the floor, 5:38 left in the third quarter. We'll take a timeout with him and be back. More of the big show right after this.
You're in business to do business, not paperwork. That's where the skills of Potts & Company certified public accountants can help you succeed. Trust the experienced professionals of Potts & Company for tax preparation, bookkeeping, and other business services. Using QuickBooks for your operations? They're QuickBooks experts. The Potts & Company team can help you establish, organize, and optimize your QuickBooks for utmost effectiveness. Visit pottscpa.com to learn more. You're in business to do business, not paperwork. That's
Hey, Chief, which weighs more, meatloaf or steak?
Steak.
Ham or turkey?
Yeah.
Mac and cheese or cookies?
Mac and cheese easily. Let's go weigh him and find out.
Okay. A pound of carrot cake or a pound of ice cream?
Nice try, rookie.
I almost had you.
Not even close.
Nah, we got the scoreboard right now. Well, I say we do. They're going to change it again. Should be 32-25. Reset. So they'll hold up play until they get this reset.
Now, Buzz, that could be the athletic director's fault. When I bought those scoreboards, it's like operating a nuclear plant. It does great things. We just got to figure out how to do it all the time.
Do they supply trainers?
we had an in-service video, and we had some people that came down, but I don't know how you were in school. I still have trouble with my multiplication tables. If I sat in on that in-service, I didn't learn a thing.
There's still questions flying around whether or not I even graduated. 7-point lead for Kansas City. Inside, Thomas puts the shot up, no good, but he's fouled. That's Evans, guilty of the fouls. Thomas will go to the line. He carries the ball low, if you notice that.
Yes.
As tall as he is, it seems like he gives him an opportunity. First free throw is no good. Thomas, who had 2 quick points just into the third quarter, still looking for his 12th point. Free throw on the way, and it's good. So he's got it down to a 2-possession. Kansas City will kick it back out to Gunnels. The shot is no good. Gets his own rebound. The second time up is no good. Kansas City gets the rebound and is knocked out of bounds. Tyler Parks took the shot, but Parkview knocked it out of bounds. Well, it will be Kansas City's basketball. Almost stolen there. Webb now wants to take the shot, puts it up, it's good. He has got such a sweet release. Boy, Thomas. Kansas City's doing what they've got to do. They're smothering him. Coley gets it back. Left side. Now the drive, left-handed off the glass by Coley. That's a nice shot.
Yeah, it is.
6-point ball game. As Webb will work his offense here. He'll pick up a foul. That goes against Coley. Evans will inbound for the Hornets. That's Gunnels. Gunnels to Webb, back to Gunnels. Nice pressure defense by the Patriots. There'll be a foul called. That's going to go against Carson Backus. Very intense defense by Parkview. Doing a good job pushing those guys out, keeping many penetration.
They're letting a lot of pushing going on out there, too.
I've noticed that.
Out front and under the basket, too. Usually they call that stuff out front and let a little bit of that under the basket go, but
Webb, 3-pointer on the way, and it's good.
Boy, I tell you, he's got a soft touch.
And quickly goes back to a 9-point lead after Webb's 3-pointer. Kamonga fouled underneath the basket. Monga's first free throw won't go. Jake Willman, he is a 6'5" freshman, checks in the ball game for Kansas City. Kamonga's second free throw is good. Three-pointer is no good. That was Willman checked that. Thomas for three. Good. Parkview takes a quick timeout, and they make it 37-32. We'll take a timeout with them. This game is getting close.
Yeah, it is.
We'll be right back.
Okay.
Northside High School invites you to help pave the way in the Legacy Walk. All former or current students, players, friends, families, faculty, administration, community leaders, and businesses are invited to become a permanent part of its campus. Have your own personalization engraved on a 4x8 brick to be installed in front of the new arena. Honor a loved one, a teacher, a coach, your graduating class, or even advertise an organization or business. Support Northside and become a part of the campus for years to come. Stop by the Grizzly Gear Shop and order yours today.
The three-pointer by Thomas has cut it to 5. Coach Thurman called a quick timeout as soon as he made that. Well, they're trying to put a plan into motion here to get back into this Kansas City offense, try to shut down Webb. I mean, that's got to be your main priority. Whatever you do, don't leave him free.
No.
So they're going to have some full court pressure. Well, they've trapped Randall. Randall looking for help. He gets it from Evans. There's a foul on the floor, and that's going to be Coley.
Is he taking Webb out of the game?
No, Webb's inbound.
Oh, in there? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Start to say.
Randall back to Webb. Webb pulls up. Shot is good. Just inside three-point range.
So what do you do about that?
So hard to stop.
Yeah, yeah.
We have a young man named Derek Shepard.
Can do that.
Just a sophomore that has the same kind of release. Can't get the shot to go. That was Alex Smith. But Shepard's the same way, and he's so quick. Nice pass by Alex Gunnels to Parks for the easy two. But Shepard is so fast that if you shut down his three, he just goes around you.
Yes.
And I watched him hit three or four in a row against Alma. He's just a sophomore. I watched him play last year as a freshman. You knew then, this kid's special. He's going to set a lot of records because he's going to get so much playing time. So you'll be watching him for years. Another three-pointer is good. That's Thomas. So if I'm correct, he has 18 points now.
Yeah, that's 9 points for him in this quarter.
Again, 6-point difference between the two. Evans kicks it back out. Now, they won't count that one. That was Randall. As soon as he let it go, he knew it wasn't going to count. All right, no pressure from Kansas City. Minute 27 left in the third quarter. They are up by 6. That is up and no good. Webb with the rebound. Thomas has been more effective outside than he has been inside. As Webb will work for the shot, puts it up, a little out of control, but he picks up a foul. Webb's first free throw hangs on the rim but won't go. Carson Backus checks back in the ball game. 5'10" senior. As Webb has one more coming. This one's on the way and good. Gunnels will go to the bench, and Marquand Simmons comes into the ball game for Kansas City. Now you'll have some pressure from Kansas City, but they'll get it across the line. It's Backus underneath the basket, kicks it back out. Three-pointer on the way is good. That's Alex Smith. So now they're closer than they've been since the first quarter. It's a 4-point game with 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Randall and Simmons will work the perimeter. Now Simmons drives, kicks it out. Evans, nothing there for Evans. Steal there. Steal and the dunk by Carson Backus. Now that's a 5'10" senior that just dunked it. And it looks like he's been in the weight room a day or two.
You reckon he might play a little football too?
He could. 2-point ball game. Well, I don't know that he's playing football because they're still in the playoffs.
Yeah, they're still in the playoffs. That's true.
5 seconds left. Webb kicks it out. Shot on the way. It will not count. The buzzer goes off. It's a 2-point game. Do not leave. No. This fourth quarter is going to be fun to watch.
How about that, Buzz?
Coach, I love it. All right, let's go down to an interview with Coach Beaumont. Coach?
Buzz, I've got the Bryant head coach here. Coach, got a big game today against our home team, but tell me what you're looking for specifically early in a season like this and what you expect out of your team tonight.
Well, we have a real young team, but we have a lot of potential. We've still got our football guys in, and we probably, recent history shows we won't have them for a couple more weeks. So we're just trying to grow and see where we stand now and see where we need to go from here.
That's the thing about Bryant. You may not get all of your team for at least another couple weeks.
May not is, we're not. We haven't for a few years. So that's just the way it is.
And, Coach, what do you think about being a part of this first-time ever tournament for us, having a big showcase here in Fort Smith?
Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. The arena's awesome. The scoreboard's awesome. It's a first-class event. Hospitality room is like you need a tuxedo to get in there. But it's awesome. It's a great atmosphere, and we're going to have a good game.
Coach, we appreciate you coming and being a part of this, and thank you so much for what you do.
Thanks so much for having us.
All right, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. Yeah, he's right. Being a basketball coach at Bryant the first part of your season, if you have any two-way players, you're not going to get them for a while.
No, I'm not sure. I know you've covered a lot of that conference before. I think Bryant is pretty good at football.
If they keep working at it, they're going to be pretty good.
Yeah, they've got some potential.
He talked about how nice our facility is here, and I agree. Bryant has a very nice basketball facility.
They do.
Football, they need to work on that a little bit, Coach. Talk to Mike about that.
Yeah, I'll talk to Coach Lee about that.
There you go. All right, we're underway in the fourth quarter. 2-point ball game now as the Patriots have closed the gap big time. It's going to be fun to watch this fourth quarter. Let's see how they handle it. Three-pointers on the way, and it's good. As Israel Randall's got a nice shot, too.
Yes, he does.
He had 7 points in the first half. Where is he so far? I don't have the stats in front of me.
Who was that, number 10?
Randall.
Is that number 10?
Yeah. 3-pointer off the mark for
I got him with
Patriots.
11 points so far.
So he has 4 points this half, 3-pointer there, and had a free throw earlier.
Well, and we've seen Parkview since early in the game, but they've cut it to 2, they cut it to 10, they cut it to 5, and it seems like KC has just answered every time.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. I mean, but getting it to 2 is the best they've done.
Yes, sir.
Since the first quarter. That was a forced shot there by Webb, nothing but air. Gunnels lose the handle, but he gets it back. Now Webb puts the shot up. Man, that's just pure talent right there.
Is that
just
a 3?
Floater. No, it wasn't a 3. It was just a floater from Webb, and I mean, it was nothing but net. So now they have a 7-point lead.
And Buzz, how many times tonight have we seen from that kid? Every time they needed a bucket, he's come through. Webb is just...
Yeah, now he's going to come out of the ball game now.
That's the first time he's been out tonight.
Yeah, he's going to get a well-deserved rest. You still have 6.5 minutes left in this game, so he'll get a rest and come back, I'm pretty sure, with a full gas tank. Oh, I take that back, guys. He wasn't out. He went down to get a drink and was still in the ball game. He walked all the way to the bench, went to the refreshment stand, got him a drink, and was just waiting down there. Now, you've seen them do it in football. Like, you think they're out of bounds, that they've gone to the bench.
Yeah.
They're in bounds by a foot, run the play, and nobody pays attention to them.
Yeah, I thought that was maybe the old Buzz Sawyer's swinging gate play where he runs off and then stops at the hash mark.
Coach, if I actually walk to the sideline to get a drink, I'm sitting down.
I think number 24 for Kansas City just fouled out.
Yeah, that was Kyan Evans. Well, Parkview's been so close so many times, and the ball's hung on the edge of the rim. They just can't get the roll they need as Thomas will take a seat.
Yeah, he's been cold tonight. He hadn't had a very good game as far as shooting the ball.
Well, when Webb cools off, Randall heats up.
Man.
Back to a 10-point ball game.
Just like that.
Webb again.
Yep.
Rare miss there from Randall. No call there.
Hey,
Webb with another 3.
He hasn't taken any time on. He hasn't been out of the game. That was an NBA 3.
Yeah.
And he hadn't been out of the game, so you know he's got to be tired. But,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, he's had I don't know, we've never seen this team play.
No,
Don't know anything about him. It's early in the season. I don't know that they have a game or two under their belt so far, but this kid, he's got a big-time future. He's just in the 10th grade.
Holy cow.
Yeah, it's fun to watch these young kids, and Coach Carter saying earlier, but these guys that are young like that, you watch them get playing time, and they just keep getting better and better and better. They do it right in front of your eyes.
Yeah.
And Alma, who has a real young team, has some good players too, but they only have one senior. That was Schlegel, and that kid was. I don't know a lot about what he's done in the past, but he didn't just all of a sudden become a grinder like that. You can just tell that's in that kid's DNA.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, Alma's got a bunch of young kids, sophomores.
You better
and
get them
juniors.
now.
Yeah, and they're going to win some games
Yeah,
this
they
year.
are.
But next couple of years, they're going to be really good.
I got Webb down for right now 30 points. That's unofficial. And
4:33 left in the game. 15 points. Can you believe it was 2 points?
Yeah.
Just a few minutes ago. I can't say thank you enough to our camera crew who has been on their feet since noon today for all these games. Still have 2 more to go. And also very appreciative of the Relaford family for putting together the hospitality that they have. You can go back there if you're part of the volunteer group, and if you can find better food somewhere, I'd like to know where it is. But again, thank you to everybody that has contributed.
quick release.
A shot by Alex Smith. One thing you can say about Webb is that he's not been left alone. He's having to really work to get his shot, but he does such a good job picking up his picks and screens and being able to get a place where he can, and he has a quick release. He doesn't need a lot of space to get it off, but he does have to work for it. Parkview has really done whatever they can to try to shut him down.
And they can't.
They can't do it.
He's just good.
Remember Alex Dillard?
Oh,
he was the same way. You know, and he wasn't big. He's a lot like Webb. And he could get that shot off so quick, and once he got on fire, I mean, you might as well just forget about it.
And Buzz, when you watch him play, he's constantly on the move. The shot that he gets is because he's wearing his defender out, fighting through screens and away from the ball, and then finally getting open.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, he's manufacturing his own shot. Nice touch for a big man. I just want to say thank you to Orr Chevrolet for providing the hotel rooms for these visiting teams that came in. Kansas City, Southeastern, Oklahoma City, Link Academy, Denver Accelerated School. Thank you to Orr Chevrolet for putting them up last night. It's been first class all the way.
Always got to have somebody taking care of me, Buzz.
Your microphone get a little jacked up there.
I guess so.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. Come back with the last 3 minutes and 19 seconds of this basketball game.
Sawyer's is about more than sunrooms, patios, and home improvement. For over 30 years, we've been about people, about our community, about you. We make quality products affordable so you can focus on making memories with those who matter most. We bring our passion for great craftsmanship and take pride in the work we do so you can count on it lasting a lifetime. Give us a call today and see the difference we can make for you.
810 Billiards and Bowling, but it's more than billiards and more than bowling. 810 Billiards and Bowling. It's an amazing combination of games, arcade, restaurant, sports bar, and night spot, all under one roof. And coming soon to Fort Smith, 5609 Rogers Avenue across from Randall Ford. And stay tuned for more updates on their grand opening. Visit their Facebook page to enter their grand opening contest. Now taking holiday party reservations, visit 810bowling.com for the latest updates. 810 Billiards and Bowling.
$3:19 left, and then it's our Grizzlies. Well, we're going to probably go back to the hospitality room one more time. Then it's our Grizzlies.
Man, I don't know if I can handle go back in there.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
If you have not been back to the hospitality, there's a picture of both of you at the door that says, do not let these two back into the hospitality room.
That would not surprise me one bit.
Yeah, they used to do that at the Pizza Inn for me and Jeff at Russellville.
All those all-you-can-eat places in Russellville, I've been kicked out of a few
they
of those.
stopped us.
Asked not to come back. And
yeah, we were permanently banned from there after our sophomore year.
No, it wasn't because we were misbehaving or anything like that. They just, we don't.
Well, there was two reasons we got banned.
Yeah, we were.
One, we ate too much.
Yeah.
Two, we didn't have any money.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. That still goes for me today.
I think you feel good with a 12-point lead and 3 minutes and 7 seconds left.
Yeah.
But in today's game and these kids that can shoot like they can, and three-pointer, I mean, right at the line of a three-point, there's really no range for them. They're shooting at 4, 5, 6 feet back.
So if you're like Kansas City, you got two guys that can shoot like Webb and Randall. Man.
Thomas, who took it, got the rebound on the defensive end, took it the length of the court, put the shot up, was fouled. But that's what I was talking about at halftime, trying to get those shots to go. Now, he has two shots here, but had that shot fallen, he could had a potential three-point play. So his first free throw's good. 11 points now between these two teams.
You know, I bet Webb doesn't ever want to come out of a game. I bet if his coach tried to take him out of a game, he'd probably look at him and go, "You ain't taking me out, dude."
Kirkwood, he's back in for Kansas City now. Webb, like you said, he's not going to go out.
I don't think he is. He's moving just as quick now as he was in the first quarter. Look at that, how quick that is. That's just
well,
not,
that's sick. Is what
that's
that
not
is.
well, that's not fair.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah. In the fourth quarter, and he hadn't taken a break.
Well, they ran some time off the clock, too. They got it
Yeah.
down under 10 seconds.
And unless they get a layup, they're going to do that every time down the floor.
2:08, the 13-point lead and the basketball. 30 seconds on the shot clock. And Webb with the basketball. Things look pretty good for Kansas City right now.
Yes, sir.
Kirkwood puts the shot up, and it's good.
I mean, nothing but net, even in the fourth quarter.
That was Brandon Riley. Easy two-pointer there. 13 points difference. Shot clock at 7. Randall pulls up with the left-hander's good. Oh, not only did he get knocked down, but they fell on him. That was Thomas.
Thomas put a hip into him. And
yeah.
Now, Thomas don't have very big hips.
Webb's hopped up. He's good.
He wants the ball. Give me the ball.
Under a minute. 15 points. 66-51. Davion Webb. How many points do you have? 30.
Oh, I can't count that. I had to take my shoes off.
And I don't know if he's seen the bench tonight.
He hadn't. He has not come out of the game. Uh-oh, he ain't going to like that.
No, that's the second free throw he's missed.
He don't like that.
No. Carson Backus on the 3.
I got him as 34 right now. If he makes this, that's a good pass.
That was a good pass. Not only, he draws so much attention.
Oh, yeah.
That somebody's going to be open. When he drives the lane, they collapse on him, and he's able to find Parks. Parks makes the shot and goes to the line.
And he almost got a steal. Or Randall did, I should say.
We're over halfway done with the big show. 2 more games, the Grizzlies and the Hornets from Bryant.
Well, I can guarantee you Scotty Thurman don't want to see that.
No. Then you have the Denver Accelerated School and Link Academy is the final game at 8 o'clock. So Preston will give the mic to Coach Carter. Chris Carter, our CEO. Shot is no good, and that's how this game will end. 69-54. Chris Carter will handle the PA for the last 2 games. The Grizzlies and the Hornets are next. And I am looking to see if Coach Beaumont may have I don't want to go to a commercial until I know for sure that he doesn't have somebody lined up.
I think we're going to get Coach Fritz out here.
We'll just stay with it until Coach Fritz comes out.
I believe this game was 42-40 at one time.
Isn't that?
And then I think Evans and Randall kind of said, well, that's too close to the game. And, wow.
You only had 3 scores at halftime.
I'll take you.
All right, let's go to the floor with Coach Beaumont and Coach Fritz.
Buzz, I got Coach Fritz with us here today. Coach, great job by your team today. I saw a lot of intensity on defense and really picked it up every time that Parkview tried to answer.
Yeah, I was really proud of the guys. We did a really good job initially of boxing out, which we were really worried about coming in because Coach Thurman has got such great athletes and he's a great coach. And so that was great. I was really pleased with how Avion and Israel kind of kept us there when they kind of made a run at us. We kept them in check all the time.
And, Coach, it's early in the season. What were you hoping to see out of your team, and did you accomplish what you wanted to get done today?
Hey, I wanted to get a win. I didn't think we would get one, but we were able to pull one out tonight. So really happy and really excited that I got a sophomore who lit it up tonight. I got a senior who makes all his foul shots, so we're in good shape.
Coach, we were talking about the sophomore earlier. He had a pretty good night tonight.
He had a good night. He sometimes takes a shot, I go, oh no, but a lot of times he makes it, so I got to keep my mouth shut. So,
Coach,
proud of him.
Thank you so much for coming to the big show. We really appreciate having you.
Thank you. I hope you invite us next year. This is awesome.
Yes, Coach. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Coach. Final stats before we take a break. Let's talk about Parkview first. Coley had 2 points, Howard 6, Backus 9, Miller 2, Smith 2, Marbley 7. Dallas Thomas had 23. Sanson had 3. So you expected that from Thomas. I mean, he's going to get 23, but you know he could have had 30 plus.
Oh, yeah.
He knows he could have had 30 plus. It's all because of those putback points, those second chance points. He just wasn't able to convert those. Kansas City, story of the night, Avion Webb, 34 points. Parks had 4. Randall had 21. Gunnell 6. Kirkwood 2 and Evans 2. So really you just had 3 guys contribute there.
So what they have Webb at?
Webb had 34 points.
That's what I had him.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you're official.
Well, I don't know.
You're bona fide. You know that.
Yeah, bona fide. I'm bona something.
All right. Well, it's the Bears and the Hornets next. It's the one we've been waiting on. We're excited about that. We may or may not go to the hospitality room, but at least we're going to try to get a little bit of rest before the next one. So stay with us. We will actually bring this stream to an end, and then we'll start a new one when the Bears take the floor here in about 20 minutes. So until then, go Bears.
Go Bears.